welcome back to my YouTube channel, and welcome if you are new here. If you are new, my name is Shan from HomeWithShan over on Instagram, and in today's video we are going to be doing a little video just about all the things I've got for George's weaning so far and all of the toys that George owns. I say toys loosely because they're not all actually toys, they are just things that I use to entertain him, but I actually feel like this is going to be quite helpful for some people because a lot of people will tell you need to buy loads of stuff or they've got loads of stuff, and I feel like this is going to be the opposite to that kind of video. We don't have loads of stuff, and I'm definitely not planning on getting loads of stuff in the near future. We have some like essentials, and we do have a few bits that have been gifted to us, so I will obviously point those things out. We definitely don't have loads of stuff for George, and I feel like that's just me all over. I like to just keep things to a minimum unless we need it, or unless I know that he's going to really enjoy something. So yeah, for now we don't have a lot, and I just wanted to kind of point out that we haven't needed a lot for the first 6 months in terms of toys, and definitely not in terms of weaning, obviously, because he hasn't been eating yet, but he will very soon. So I'm just going to jump straight into the video. George is literally waking up as we speak. I can hear him on the baby monitor, so let's go and wake him up, and I'll give him his bottle, show you all of the weaning bits, and also I'll show you all of his little toy collection as well, which is not very big, I'm not gonna lie.
I was never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in all conversations, oh, 'cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you keep on waiting. But then you came along.
Hello, baby.
So mistaken.
Hello.
Oh,
you're still sleepy, aren't you, darling? It's time to wake up. It's time.
Making me wanna try forever, and I feel so free. Oh my sweet baby. I was never the one to give up the ghost. No, I was so stuck. I kept on playing my part, wanting to give up 'cause nothing was changing. But with you it's so clear, and now that you're here I see colors in every spectrum. Guess I finally learned my lesson, 'cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever, and I feel so free. Oh my sweet baby.
Okay, I figured I would sit here whilst George is having his bottle and I would talk to you guys. So George is currently in his Hawk baby high chair, and at the moment he's got the newborn attachment attached to it, or like the bouncer attachment, and you can use that from newborn to, I think, 9 months they say, but basically and when he gets to the point where he can sit up independently is when he'll go into the actual high chair. I really love it. Like, it kind of actually matches sort of the table and stuff. I mean, not like our house is particularly beautiful, you can still see the MOD wood chip wallpaper here, but you know, we're trying to make this a home for us and as nice as we possibly can until we do end up finally one day actually getting a place of our own, not a military accommodation house. But as things stand, we're actually quite happy with the house, especially the downstairs. I feel like we have it as nice as we could possibly get it at this point. But yeah, George is loving this high chair. He loves being at the same height as us. So if I was having my breakfast or something, for example, obviously it would be him at the same height as us, and he just loves that. He much prefers it than being on the floor on his bouncer. And also a really good thing with this actually is this bouncer bit can be taken off, and you can actually have a stand for it, so you could put it on the floor as well. So it's like a 2-in-1. But when he's sitting up independently, he'll go in his big boy high chair. So yeah, I'll just take off the bouncer attachment, and then it's just a normal high chair underneath with like all the straps and everything, so that's perfect. I was actually gifted this over on Instagram for a collaboration, but this is in no way affiliated with that. It's just the only high chair we have because it's perfect. So yeah, I'm just, obviously it is going to feature in a few of my videos at some point. But yeah, we love it, don't we, George? He's smiling at me. In George's 5-month update, I actually started talking to you guys about weaning and like what my plans are, what we're going to be starting to do. Obviously he's 5 months old at the moment, but he's actually almost 6 months now, because obviously that video I filmed it when he was 5 months, like just turned 5 months. It got released a week or so afterwards, and then now we're a little bit further ahead as well. So he is almost 6 months, which is crazy. He's 6 months on the 9th, which is mental. So yeah, we are thinking about weaning and things, and I will actually show you in the cupboards quickly. I haven't got everything, but I have got a few things for weaning, and that's like one thing is just out at the moment, just in front of me randomly, and this is from a little brand called Casey & Co. It's two sisters who opened this brand basically, and it's all like sustainable but also really beautiful stuff, like you can see. I think I'll do a video of like all the things I buy for weaning, but obviously I haven't actually got everything yet, but I will show you quickly actually in the cupboards. Bear with me, let's go. Okay, so in this cupboard I've just literally cleared a shelf. So we had all glasses there before, but I've now like designated it for George's weaning cupboard. And so here we've got a couple of the Casey & Co bits. I'll just show you these. Okay, so we've got a couple of spoons. Obviously these are really, really good. This one is completely like silicone and bendy, and then this one's got like the bamboo handle and then like the silicone like soft nice bit for them to eat from. So cute. Then obviously the bowl I showed you earlier. So yeah, again, like it's got the suction cup, it's all silicone inside, really easy to wipe and wash and everything, which is perfect. And then this one is like more for on the go, but I guess you could also use it for like microwaving, so you could put that over the top to like steam something or whatever if you've already got it prepped. Again, it's got the suction cup base, which is perfect. It is quite a big like portion size, I guess, like way bigger than George will start using, but obviously this will just last for years because of the size of it, and you can take this like on the go and stuff, which is perfect. So they're all the Casey & Co bits. Oh, I've also got a bib. Let me grab that quickly. So the bib is in here. La la la. So this is the bib that I mentioned, like all the good weaning bibs. It's got like a nice little pocket there to catch all of the stuff that's going to be falling. Adjustable at the top, perfect. Love this stuff. Plus obviously look at the colours of it, guys. Like, I'm sorry, they're cute. Like, we all like cute stuff. Most baby stuff is bright coloured and a bit funky, and I'm not about that. I mean, I will buy stuff if it's cheaper, but this was kindly sent to us, so I'm not going to complain. And then the last thing I've actually got in here, I had this before, like we had George, we just used it for like chopping onions and stuff, but it's just a little Kenwood blender, but it's so small that it's perfect for, I mean, we used to use it to like make pesto and sauces and stuff, but actually it's going to be perfect for pureeing things or making things like maybe like a chunky puree or something for when George really starts eating. So that's going to be perfect, and it's like the perfect size for weaning as well. I'll link loads down below, but this was really, really cheap and affordable. But yeah, basically my plan is for just this one shelf. He's just going to have a shelf to himself basically, and I'm pretty much thinking bowls and that will go here, like plates, bowls can like slot in there. We'll have the blender here, and then we'll also have just this basket that can have like packets, purees, anything like that, like maybe little pots and things that we aren't using at the moment, basically anything like weaning essentials, but probably just the on-the-go packs, and maybe I'll get some from a few different brands. I've seen loads of brands on Instagram doing really, really good like wholesome weaning food, and I think for simplicity's sake I will get some. Like, I know definitely in the future George will just be eating what we eat, just in a different, like cut properly or pureed or whatever, but I think for simplicity, I'm not trying to be super mum, I'm not going to be making him his own recipes, I'm not going to be doing that, I'm not going to be buying any weaning cookbooks. I am just going to try and do my best, make sure that he's fed, but also food's fun for the first year, I know that, so there's no reason for me to stress necessarily about making him this gourmet meal when he's just going to throw it on the floor, let's face it. I know I showed you this, guys, earlier, but I really want to show you this, and it's from a brand called Lywood. It's a weaning bib, but I've actually just started putting it on George when he is having his bottle anyway, just because he is quite a messy boy. It's got lots of little really cute dinosaurs on it. It's obviously completely wipeable, every single bit of the material, including the arms, which is perfect. It is a little bit big for him, but it does say it goes up to 1 year old, which is perfect. Look at you. Yeah, I absolutely love this. I've got another one in the living room, which I'll show you in a minute, but they're both dinosaur prints, and these are like by far the prettiest sort of weaning bibs I saw. I know it's not about that, but I do just love the neutrals. You know me, guys. Look, George's whole outfit is like neutral vibes, plus your bib. It's a full outfit, babe. It's a full outfit. Yes. Okay, George has finished his breakfast now, so we are going to go into the living room and have a little bit of playtime. Come on, boy. Can you get off my nose? Can you? Oh, fingerprints on the glasses, standard. My little baby boy's not so little anymore. Look how big you are. Look how big you are. He's obsessive holding my nose. Can you get off, please?
I was never the one to give give up the ghost, no, I was so stuck. I kept on playing my part, wanting to give up cause nothing was changing. But with you it's so clear, and now that you're here I see colors in every spectrum. Guess I finally learned my lesson.
George is absolutely obsessed with this. He loves it so much. This activity centre has grown with him so well. He got it for Christmas, but we actually got it a couple of weeks before Christmas, and actually he was 3 months old then and he was still loving it then. He's almost 6 months now and he's definitely far more engaged with it, but he fits in the chair perfectly still, and you can remove this bit, so like the blue bit, I don't know if you can even see it on the camera, but there's like a little insert and then you can take that out for when they get even bigger, which is perfect because you love it, don't you? And actually, if you wanted to, you could use this for like the first stages of weaning, because this activity tray comes off. Let me show you. George is going to be so confused. I'm taking it away. So this comes off and you've just got a little chair, like a little tray here, which is perfect because you could just give him a few little bits and you can eat them and it'll be delicious. But yeah, I'm gonna give you this back, don't you worry. Let me do this. It's got suction cups on the bottom, so you can like just take it off, but it's quite hard for them to take it off because obviously you need a little bit of strength. So there we go, it's all back. Your favourite flower, huh? This will easily keep them entertained for 30 minutes. I mean, you're not supposed to keep them in this sort of chair for far too long, but the same with anything, like you do it in like moderation, don't you? So if you were doing like a workout or something, for example, which by the way this mat is brilliant for because it's like the biggest yoga mat you could ever ask for, even if it is supposed to be a play mat, I could pop him in this for 10-15 minutes and he would be totally fine and content because of all the bright colours and all the nice stuff on it to play with. So at this stage in George's development, he's going through leap number 5, which is all about relationships. So he's understanding like relationships between people, relationships between objects and things. So for example, like he understands distance now, so, and also like relationships, whether something is on top of something or something's next to something or inside something and all that kind of stuff. So he's like, things like this are really, really good because he's understanding. So if I put my arm out a little bit further, then I can get the thing that's further away and all that kind of thing. It's so weird to see, like amazing to see him like developing throughout the days because it's happening so quickly now. Things didn't really happen that quickly in the first few months. It's like they're just a tiny little creature, and now he's like almost a proper boy. He's headbutting the thing, isn't he? There's a mirror on this, which is why he's obsessed with it. But also with leap number 5, he has started to understand distance. So with me leaving a room, or if I even went to the other side of a room, he understands that I'm not there right next to him and he gets a bit scared and a bit frustrated. So that's so normal with leap number 5 and it happens around this age. If you're not sure about leaps and things like that, because I definitely wouldn't be without this app, I've got an app called the Wonder Weeks and it is paid for, which I begrudge doing for apps, but actually this one is so worth it because it gives you a heads up about what's going on inside of their tiny little brains at this point in time in their development. And so it's called the Wonder Weeks. It's such a good app and it tells you about the different developmental leaps, what to expect, what might be happening, basically all the things that is going on inside your baby's head that you really want to know. And the app basically breaks it down for you week by week and it's just brilliant. So George is on leap number 5 and I know what that's about, so I know how to like react to it and things, so it's just such a good app. I definitely recommend it, guys. While I'm here, I'm just going to show you his other bib, so his other Lywood bib that I got from Mama Tot. I don't even know if I mentioned that earlier. I got it from Mama Tot, so this is his other one. It's the dinosaur one, but it's got the dinosaurs all over it rather than just in the centre, and I just love it. It's just obviously all of the same material, all like wipeable, you can clean it really easily. It hasn't got a back on it, so it's really easy to put on. It's just so cute. You love it, don't you? It's quite big for George, I'm not gonna lie, but it still works, and obviously it'll just grow with him because of that reason. It's a really good quality as well. Like, I feel like some of the ones on Amazon would have just been really naff, and I saw some of the reviews and I was like, doesn't sound great, but these ones are really highly reviewed and I just love them. So I got these on Mama Tot. I know on Scandi they were all out of stock. They only had like really girly ones, which obviously if you had a little girl would be brilliant. I don't, so I got these ones from Mama Tot. I've been practicing like sitting with him, so he's really good at it actually. Really surprised me. He's still not even got to the point where he's rolling, but I think he can do it, but he just doesn't want to. So he's really good. Like, he doesn't completely sit on his own, but if he gets him in the right position, he can sit there for like a good 10 to 20 seconds. So, I mean, he's really leaning forward. You're gonna show me up now? But I just really like sitting with him, and then if he like falls, I'm here to catch him, and then we just have a little play with it, really. Woo! Yeah! Yeah!
You glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby.
I also had a couple of people on Instagram actually asking me what are in these baskets, because I always like post stories and stuff and you're always asking me. So I would show you what are in these baskets. These are basically, and I feel like I'm a terrible mother because of this, but these are all of the toys that George owns. And I feel like I've never said that out loud. I mean, he's got like his activity centre, and he's obviously got like his high chair and a bouncer and stuff, and all of the bits in his room, but they're all like practical things. These are the only toys George has, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't think he needs it at this point in time. He doesn't need anything else, and they're not that exciting, I'm not gonna lie. Most of them are teethers, so don't judge me, but I feel like, yeah, this is just, for us, this has been the best toy ever. And yes, you can see correctly, it is just a whisk. It is a normal whisk. It's the whisk from our kitchen, and I actually want to get George his own whisk because we do sometimes use this. But this whisk is the best toy ever, isn't it? Isn't it? I actually do want to put some like masking tape along the bottom of it, because it is possible for them to like run their fingers down and get their fingers caught. So that's obviously something to keep an eye on. But I'm never going to leave him with it. I'll always be here and like observing. But yeah, if you put like a bit of masking tape or something and run that would be totally fine. You wouldn't have that issue. But he is obsessed with this. I put it on my Instagram all the time. A whisk for a 4, 5, even 6 month baby is like the best thing ever. What else have we got in here? Okay, so literally this is just like a black and white rattle octopus thing. We got this when George was born. I think it was my partner's sister that got it for us. It's really, really sweet, isn't it? I'm not gonna lie, he hasn't used it much because his hands are so small that they still can't fit around these very well. Maybe he could now, to be fair. He does look very interested in it when I'm holding it, don't ya? He loves things that rattle as well, so actually maybe this will be a winner now that he is old enough to hold it. You're gonna hold it? I'll let you do what you want to do with that. We've got a nubby glove, which I absolutely stand by. One of the best things ever. We've got a rattle, another rattle. He can hold that really easily because it's actually quite thin around there. We've got some nubby keys, which again, best teether. Like, I love these. And we've also got, actually on the same lines of a teether, a matchstick monkey. He loves that. I always keep that in the like little tube thing so it doesn't get all gross. We've got a couple of like muslins and stuff. To be honest, this is like mainly just muslins and like a couple of other bits I'll show you in a minute. We've got a Brillo pad, which is an odd one, I know, but it's obviously clean, but it's like the different texture. He really likes it and he gets really confused, like it's not soft, everything else he touches is soft or hard, and that this is neither, but it's like a different texture, so he really, really likes that. Also, what have we got in here? We've got a spoon. Which I'm not sure about, to be fair. Probably should have put like a silicone spoon. I'm not sure he's ever even touched this, but I think I just put random stuff in here for him to like pick out and play with if he wants to. He's got a little rattle. It says born in 2020 on it. It's like a little bell rattle. He can put his little hands around that because it's got like the middle bit there. He's got a wooden spoon. A wooden spoon is another really good kitchen utensil for babies, isn't it? I'm just laying these all out next to you, babe. You're gonna like him. He's got a teether here, wooden teether. That actually is really good because it clips on to his outfit and whatever, and he can teethe on that. So that's one basket done. And then the other basket is literally just muslins and stuff. He likes them. He just likes playing with them. This one in particular because it's got like all these gold leaf dandelions on them, which George loves like to look at, and also they feel a bit different. And to be honest, even when we're just like playing, I sometimes like drape it over him and then play peekaboo and that kind of thing. Ready? Peekaboo! Peekaboo! Yeah, so these are really, really good, just like the muslins and stuff. I mean, we've all got loads, haven't we? And then the last thing that I've got in this one is actually just this snail playmat, which is really, really nice because it's got lots of crinkly bits on it, and it's got loads of like little bits on the top and things like sort of dangle off. And I just really like it. It's really bright and colourful, which is a lot more interesting for him than the plain mat that we've got down all the time. The plain mat that we've got down all the time, I've mentioned it loads, but it's from Totter and Tumble. They are beautiful plain mats, like really neutral, nice. I have this out all the time in my living room, and it's like a rug. Like, it's so beautiful, but it's a wipeable rug. And we've got a dog, we've got a cat, and we've got a baby. We need this. Like, I would have this if we didn't have a baby. That is how much I love this. So yeah, I would definitely recommend. They're a bit pricey, but definitely worth it. But yeah, like I say, this is a bit more bright and colourful for when George is like really playing on his playmat. I'll pop this down, and it's just a bit more intriguing for him, and he can actually like play with all the scrunchy bits and all that kind of stuff as well. But yeah, that's everything. That's literally everything he owns, I think. Oh wait, no, I tell a lie. I've got another cupboard here, things that we've never actually used. So we've got this, which was just from Amazon, I think, and I'll link it down below. This is just like a stacking ring thing, but it doesn't have like a pole in the middle, if that makes sense. I don't think he's at the age yet where these would be, well, he'll interact with these particularly well, but yeah, so yeah, but he can take them off. They are all really like squidgy as well, so we can like use them for teething as well. But yeah, he's never really used that, but I'm sure he will in the future. And that's pretty much it. He's also got this like tummy time thing for when he was smaller. I mean, he's not used this for a while. Like, he's pretty good on his front now, so he doesn't really need this. But when he was little, it was really nice to like prop him up like this. So yeah, he really liked that. And also it has like this little bug, if you like pull it out, it vibrates, all that kind of stuff. I'll link this down below because this is actually really good for a slightly younger baby, I would say. But again, it has all like the crinkly bits. It's got like a mirror on this side, so yeah, I do like this, but he hasn't used it in a while. The rest of the things in there are just books. So that is literally everything George owns that is like not essential, like a playing thing. So it's like a toy or something that he would use at playtime. I don't know, does that make me a bad mum that he hasn't got loads of toys? I'm just not at the stage yet where I feel like I feel like he needs it. If I knew that he was getting bored, or if I knew that he wasn't developing, or like, I do need to do some research. I definitely think I need to do some research on what toys to get George when he, like, probably 6 months plus, to help his development, but I just don't know. I don't know about that yet, so I need to do some research. I will do some research. If you have any suggestions of like where I can go to find out this information, I basically just want to be as minimal as possible, because as you can see, like, I've got a few bits for George, but not a lot really. I know that I didn't have a lot when I was a kid. I had like one toy that did one thing. I didn't have loads of toys that did the same thing, so I would really like to keep George with that kind of mindset. He doesn't need loads of stuff, he just needs like the one thing that he needs, that kind of thing. I mean, I'm definitely not a minimalist, but I definitely like to take things from minimalism and like draw them out. I feel like it's healthy. I feel like it's a healthy way to think about consumerism, to think like, what do I need and what do I get joy from, and then that's it. Like, you don't need loads, you just need what you need. And obviously some treats and stuff like that. I'm not going to be like, you can't have that because you don't need it, of course, but I don't know, I just want to keep it to a minimum for as long as possible. Anyway guys, I feel like I'm gonna leave the vlog here because I've shown you everything that we've got for George in terms of weaning so far. Obviously we will be getting a few extra bits, and I will do like a full-on weaning haul, I think, after I've started weaning George and I know that I've got everything that I think I'll need. And I've also shown you everything that George owns that's a toy, or that we use as a toy, because obviously the whisk that he's holding right now is not actually a toy, is it? But you do love it. You do love it. So yeah, I kind of hope that was helpful. I feel like a lot of people go overboard with weaning stuff and with toys and stuff, and I could totally be wrong, and you could need all of that, and you could really, you know, I might think in a few months time, oh my gosh, I wish I had this really cool thing that would help with weaning, or would help with George's development in terms of toys that isn't a whisk. But for now, I'm more than happy with the things that we've got. We don't have a lot, and I just don't think you need a lot. And I don't know, and I could be wrong. I could easily be wrong, like, we all know this. But for now, he's very happy with your whisk and the other things that I've shown you as well. So I feel like, yeah, you're good. You're all good. Okay, guys, I will love you and leave you, and I'll see you in the next video. Love you. Bye.
I feel so free, oh my sweet baby.